have to go out.
Kyle is.
Yes.
Yes.
You and a team. I mean, we'll probably have to get Kenny or somebody to go with you because we have to.
I love how he says team. It's
Yeah,
Kenny.
team, yeah.
Guys, you want to sound like a big deal or not?
Got it. Kenny.
You want to sound like a big deal or not?
Squad.
That's the worst when you go and you see, we're in Lincoln, Nebraska. Obviously, this is not the biggest radio or TV market. When you see them poor TV people that have to, they're a one-man crew. Like, they got to bring a video camera out and video themselves.
Yes.
Oh, it's so
The
amazing.
cameras are heavy, too. So you see, like, these little petite girls.
Yeah.
And they've got, like, the tripod, and then they got the camera, and you're like, geez.
Like, they don't have a Kenny? Like, they don't have somebody that they could just send along to hold the camera?
Just a little help. That's all we need.
Rod Fowler putting on his own makeup? I mean,
you are so blown away by that.
I cannot believe that man does not have a makeup person. You've been in business for how many years here? 20, probably?
Probably because he's like good at it now. Would he even want someone else to do it?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, unless someone's really, really good, I don't like other people doing my makeup ever. I'm like, this looks weird, you know? So maybe he just does it now because he's so good at it. You know what? The only reason why you bring it up is because you are a little bit jealous. You wish someone was here to fill in those eyebrows. We all know that is the reason why you are stuck on this.
You've told me how long you're going to fill them in, and you've yet to fill in my eyebrows.
Because I got to get a darker shade, okay?
They're so thin. I don't understand where they're going. They just left me.
Oh, my gosh. It's like I want to darken them in and like because it's like a jokey joke thing. Watch him love it, and then I have to do it every morning.
When I was in high school, everybody had mustaches. I couldn't grow one, so I had just some whiskers.
You did not.
And I got some mascara, and I darkened them in. I did.
Oh my god!
And everybody was like, "What, man? What's up?" I said, "I don't know, man. They just start growing." They're like, "That's awesome." Well, we went to the lake that day, and I was water skiing. I did not get the waterproof one, and it was running down my face.
How do people not know already? I'm sure you didn't do some nice artistic job on it. Like, there's no way it looked good before it even started running down your face.
I mean, you just darken them with the brush.
I know, but there had to have been stripes, especially back then. And
on his skin.
Yeah.
No stripes? What you talking about?
Yes, from the brush bristles. I guarantee it. And what? It was your mom's makeup? I did not foresee her, like, buying nice makeup.
The Tracy's Collision Cam is live on YouTube.
I'm telling you, man, this girl is a home run hitter. I mean, she is a home run hitter.
She's knocking it out.
Oh, every time.
Knocking it out?
You know what? I feel like you guys are just saying this.
No.
Whatever.
Look at all the latte cry faces come up in here.
I gotta tell Kelly something. Kelly, I know other people are giving you advice, but if you are looking for something to hydrate your face or like a dry spot, CeraVe, it's CERAVE, is the best lotion of all time.
I met Brandon. Brandon says it's his sister makeup. That would have been funnier. That would have been funnier.
Way funnier. Oh, Brandon, where were you? Okay, I'm not 100% funny. My God.
99%. Oh. His sister's makeup. That's great.
That's awesome.
That is so funny.
Oh.
Amanda, I actually love that mascara. I don't know. I used to use it all the time. I should try it again. Oh, yeah.
Insure
okay.
drinks and therapy. Insure drinks, huh? I've got some.
That's your isn't it your protein shake?
No, man, that's more feminine. I got Premier Protein.
You know what I really need? I need wild blueberry powder.
Wild blueberry powder.
Yeah.
Is that like a Whole Foods thing or what?
It's for a shake thing I'm making.
For a spell you're casting?
It's kind of like a spell. It's supposed to detox. It's a detox smoothie. But listen, the reason why I need you to buy it is because it's $37 a bag.
Oh.
Isn't that disgusting?
How big's the bag?
You can only be healthy if you're like.
Good question. How big's the bag?
Probably enough to make like 4.
Ooh, that's expensive.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's ridiculous. And what is the difference between wild ones and just normals? That doesn't make any sense to me.
You're paying $34 because they're wild.
Kelly, I had eczema. I have allergy-induced eczema. And I use that. And I use something called Egyptian magic. It's kind of weird, but it's not.
No. Now you have to get into it. Now you got to get into it.
Egyptian magic.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
It's
You
not
are
real
casting
magic. It's
spells.
I'm not really casting spells. It's just lotion. You can buy it at Costco. It's just like
Egyptian magic? I don't
It's
know.
called Egyptian magic. Yes, huh? It's like just a little. Oh my gosh.
Kyle's got the giggles today, Samantha says. He does have the giggles today.
He had the tears earlier.
He did have the tears earlier.
Very emotional.
That was a
Yeah.
sweet moment, yeah.
Very emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah. I talked to a little girl who's celebrating 3 years cancer-free. They took her tumor out. And we moved on, and Kyle looked over there, and he's got tears rolling down his face.
It's
You can
just
buy it at Walmart even.
what St. Jude does for people.
That's amazing, yeah.
You know?
There's Egyptian. That's not what I thought the packaging would look like.
I met my wife through St. Jude. Like, just, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's
right. You do have a
Yeah,
connection
that's
there.
why you have like a whole thing, huh?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Go lay down.
You talking to your cat or the
No,
crickets?
I'm talking to the dog.
Meow.
Go lay down, Phoebe.
Oh,
That's the dog.
baby.
Don't climb into my lap. Go lay down.
I used to
Hi,
babysit
puppy.
for a girl who had a dog named Phoebe. And she, like, this little girl had the weirdest voice.
Go. I'm not
So
gonna
every
show
time
you
I
the
hear
kid
someone
'cause
say
the
Phoebe, I
house is
want to say it
dirty.
like she did. Phoebe! Go sit down, Phoebe.
Who named the dog Phoebe?
The
I did,
ex.
I think.
You did?
Really? Why? What
Friends.
made you
No,
come
it's
up
just
with
the
it?
name I got when I looked at her.
Really?
Phoebe is what came
I-
to you.
And then I said that to my ex-wife.
Avi.
Well, my wife at the time, but my ex-wife. And she liked the name. And
How did you name your kids?
we both had names for Penelope that we liked.
I like the name Penelope.
I
It's a
liked
good name.
Olivia,
Mhm.
so that's why it's her middle
I
name.
like Olivia, too.
I wanted to call her Olive. I still could, it's her middle name, but I don't. I never did.
Probably too late to change it.
Yeah,
Olive
I'm
would
not
have
gonna
been a
start
cute
calling her Olive
nickname. Like
now.
we call Philo Peach. Like she comes to Peach. You could have
Mhm.
just called her Olive.
She
Like
comes to Peach. Hey, Peach.
she does. No, she does not. If she was a dog, she'd be the worst dog ever. She doesn't listen to anyone.
Oh.
Lay down. You're not going outside right now.
So my nephew is named after his dad, who is also named after his dad.
Yeah.
So he's the third.
Yeah.
So, but we call his, like, he goes by Trace.
That's cool.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So he, like, his name is Trace. Like, he's named
That's
after
so
his
weird.
dad, but
That's
we
like-
call him Trace. Like, they
That's like
planned
my
it.
good
Yeah.
friend.
Sorry.
What?
Go ahead. Nope.
No,
you're a good
you
friend.
go ahead.
You're a good friend. I'm done.
Oh,
Tell
my
me
good
about your
friend.
good
It's
friend.
not. It's not anything cool. It's the same thing. His name's like his real name's like Albert something, and he goes by Trey. Like we've always called him Trey. I,
think
didn't even know he had a different name.
I think
until,
my
like,
dad was disappointed that I didn't continue. My dad's name is John Gary.
John.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And
John
so-
Gary.
Yeah.
And so
He
you're-
went
do
by
you mean?
Gary, but his name is John Gary. And my name
Your
is Gary.
dad
John.
went by Gary.
Yeah, I don't get it. So I was little
What?
Gary all growing up, little Gary.
Wait. What should have happened is like you should have been called John, and then you
That's right.
should have named Grady what your dad was named, John Gary, and then he went by Gary. Like, see, every one.
I know you should have,
changes
but
to
I'm
the-
just trying to eliminate Gary from the equation.
Uh,
My mom stopped a tradition of the firstborn passing down the middle name. I didn't
Really?
know it until my grandfather died a couple of years ago
hmm
because I
what?
didn't know what his middle name was. So instead of me being Joshua Eugene Nelson, I'm Joshua Ryan because she liked the name better.
Really?
Roman, he didn't. We discussed his name one time in all of her pregnancy. The name Roman came up, but for 6 months of the 9 months, he was going to be named Lincoln.
Oh yeah,
Roman
you
Lincoln?
said that before.
Yeah, we were going to name him Lincoln.
Not Roman Lincoln, just Lincoln.
No, just Lincoln. But we had brought up the name Roman early on in the process, and then we had settled on Lincoln. And then, like, I don't know, a week before her C-section was scheduled, the both of us were just like, do you really like Lincoln? Yeah, kind of. But there wasn't any like other names we kept going back to. And then when I was holding him, like when he was there, I looked at him and I named him Roman.
I'll tell you what, when you just need to look at something, don't you? Phoebe, that's a Phoebe.
Got to get a look. I just got to get a look.
Huh.
When you, so obviously I don't know because don't have kids.
Yeah.
But you fill out the birth certificate. Do you fill it out before or after the birth?
I don't remember.
After?
Must be.
Yeah.
So my parents wanted my middle name to be Heath, like Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
But somehow it was written Keith.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
So your middle name's Keith?
Your name
Yeah.
is you're Kyle Keith.
I'm Kyle Keith. But for my entire life, because my parents said it was supposed.
Funniest story I've ever
It's
heard.
an awesome story. It's a great story.
Are you freaking kidding
Kyle
me?
Keith.
It's not on the air.
Are you freaking kidding me?
So my entire life.
A lot, like it does.
So I write down for the longest time. I wrote down Heath. Like
You wrote down Heath?
I write down Heath all the time.
Wait, so do you go by
and then
Kyle Heath?
Recently, Jamie, she's like, dude, just go by Keith. Like, it's your middle name. It's written on paper. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Oh my God.
I would do the same thing. I'd say, no. I was meant to be Kyle Heath.
so I'm getting I'm getting like the fast pass, the flying fast pass. What's it called? Where you don't have to go through. Yeah, you can go,
TSA,
yes, pre-check, yes.
or whatever. Yeah.
So I'm in Omaha, and she goes, "Can we expect to see any other names?" Because they do the background check in the interview.
Yeah.
And I get into the story of like, oh, you may say or see Heath.
Tell her the story. Oh my God.
And Jamie's like, shut up. Like, it's Keith. Like, just don't tell the story.
God.
Like, your
makes
middle
me
name is
sound so
Keith,
stupid.
Kyle. Like,
We have to explain it because it sounds stupid.
Yeah.
Somebody would name you Kyle Keith.
so I'm like, well, my parents wanted me to be Heath, but
That's so
it's
funny,
Keith
man.
on paper. Yes.
Collision Cam. Head over to YouTube and search Frog Mornings. Froggy 98.
It's scary. Gary and Nelson. And best of all, they got Johanna.
I'm going to need your help with this because I don't know that I'm going to say the name of this right. If you're watching the game on Saturday, and this even goes back to last week on the show, we told you that one of the announcers was looking for the taste of the town. I didn't even know that they did this on Saturday or Friday night. Dang it, Saturday Night Football. Todd Blackledge is his name. Every Saturday they go to when they go to a game, they look for like a restaurant to highlight. And the one that they did is it Muchachos? Am I saying that right?
Muchachos, yep.
Muchachos.
Didn't seem right, but
My wife has been telling me about this place.
So good.
You've been there.
It's so good.
why is it so good? You don't like, I thought you didn't even like Mexican food, really.
Me?
Yeah.
I love Mexican food.
Guy
I'm
eats
confused.
elote.
I'm
Yeah.
from Southern California.
Southern California, it's all they eat.
Grew up on it.
Yeah.
I know, but we were talking about tacos one time and you're like, I don't really go for those. Or burritos or something. It was
No.
something.
Burritos. It was,
Maybe it was
he doesn't go
burritos,
for
right?
Chipotle. He doesn't eat
Yeah.
Chipotle.
Right.
That's a chain. I mean, this place, when they showed the size of this burrito,
Oh.
I've
4
never in
pounds,
my life
4.5
seen it.
pounds?
It's
Pipeline?
massive.
The
Yeah.
5-line burrito.
What's in it? What kind of things are inside of it?
Well, they showed them
3
making
different
it.
meats.
Right. Yeah.
3 different meats?
Yeah.
It's
3
a
different
heart
meats.
attack.
I think
My
there's-
gosh.
I think they got their hatch mac, which is really popular.
Yeah.
I think. But oh my gosh. You're right.
This is
Because-
what I liked about the story though, is that this guy is, I mean, he started the business. He used to work for the city here in Lincoln. And I don't know if he just decided one day to open a restaurant or what the deal was.
He had a food truck. Nick started a food
There
truck.
it is, yeah. Oh, do you know this guy?
And I don't. I follow him on Twitter because he's super funny.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And he just started with a food truck and now he's got a spot. Like, it's such a cool story.
Mm-hmm. And then not only that, but just oh man, how this moment, I think, on Saturday has changed his business. Like they had the busiest Saturday that they've ever had because of this.
Sure.
And how appreciative, that's what I like about it, how appreciative he is of it. And I saw that on Twitter. I saw that people were retweeting it and just how he was just so thankful for everybody coming out and how this moment is going to change.
Well, have you ever gone to a restaurant that you've seen on TV when you've been in another city?
Yes. It's the same thing.
That's why I went and got a Juicy Lucy at the 405 Club in Minneapolis because I saw it on a diner show.
Right.
Yeah, so this would be totally something that would keep you in mind, like you're following your team back to Lincoln. They come to play at Memorial, and you go, "Oh, I saw this." Or Google places Lincoln restaurants that have been on TV, and this can come up.
So you know how we have the whole like Cam Jurgens, he's part of our team.
Yeah,
the
what's
pipeline
the news
burrito obviously is named after our offensive line.
Right.
And they all get a percentage of sales because of the pipeline burrito.
So now
they're endorsing it.
It's and he just did this, right? Did he just announce that?
No, it's since the start of the season. As soon as
because I thought he tweeted something that they had some new deal that they're going to announce.
Oh, really?
Over there. Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah. That's a wonderful idea, though.
Yeah.
And it's that big. I mean, I don't know if I could eat one of these.
So the guy from who you're talking about, he's like 6'4", huge. He's a tall human being.
Yeah.
And then they put his hand next to the burrito.
Yeah.
And it made his hand look small.
Right. Yeah. It's just awesome that something like that could change somebody, in your business and them being so appreciative of it. So, I wish they would have advertised on this radio station, but
sure. Still time. Still plenty of time. Operators are standing by.
ABC or Froggy 98? What are you going to pick?
I don't know. It's a toss-up, I suppose, huh?
Turn it up. Since TV isn't an option for them, join them on the Tracy's Collision Cam. It's live and it's on Facebook.
Do they deliver? Oh, I can't even taste anyway.
Did you guys not see it? Did you guys not see it on Saturday?
I was at that wedding.
Oh.
What are you talking about? See it on Saturday? On the television?
Are we going to do my one off today, or are we going to save it?
I didn't full pay attention. What?
Just asking.
Was the one off about the wedding?
It's about getting ready for the wedding. The wedding was uneventful. It was a nice wedding. It was a fancy wedding.
So we're going to a wedding in November, and it's a friend of mine from California. And I had never seen an invite like this. Like it said, it was from the parents, like Mr. and Mrs. Wong want to invite you to their son Brian's wedding.
I've
super
seen those like that.
Bougie, and it states this is going to be a black tie event.
Wow.
Was it a scroll? Because I've gotten a scroll invite before.
No, it wasn't a scroll.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, imagine how much they paid for those.
I got one time when somebody sent a leaf in it.
What?
It was all crunched up. It was all crunched up.
That was the best thing I ever did.
I was crying.
She said,
You've made me cry so many times in my life.
She sent these invites. What was
Johanna sent these?
Yes. What was in it? What kind of leaf was it? It was
so eucalyptus leaf, and it was just not the invite wasn't a freaking leaf, Gary. You're so dumb. It was like a cute, here it is, and then I tied a leaf that I stamped bees on.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? It was a garnish, on
I went outside and got a nasty old leaf that was on the ground, and I sent it to Johanna. I said, "Is this what it's supposed to look like?" Girl started crying. She thought everybody got that all these leaves went bad.
Oh. I started crying.
That's so cold.
That is so mean. You know what's the meanest about that? Is I was stressed about the leaves turning brown. because I didn't spray some of them with this stuff, and I was like, "Oh, great!"
I should have done a JK on it, but I didn't.
No, and
My
you know what?
bad.
I don't think I even texted you back for a while because I was so busy making phone calls and crying.
Oh,
But see, now if I would have known that, we didn't know each other real well back then. You know what I mean? Like
It
now,
was my freaking wedding invite, and I think that there's crushed up brown leaves in every single one. What kind of person do you have to know to know?
I
not
thought
know
we
that
were
that's
right
terrible?
here. I thought we were right here, but now we are. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I should have known that you were a jokey joke. I don't know though. I was already stressed about it.
Like part of like I loved like our wedding. Like we had 25 people.
yeah.
And it was at a house, like an Airbnb that was on like a lemon tree farm and pomegranate tree farm. Like, it was awesome. But I kind of miss like having a large reception. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I miss that party vibe. You know, like
I know, but you're not gonna miss that bill. That you're paying
no,
on
not
for-
at all, not at all.
I regret. I'm like glad we had. It's hard. I regret having so many people. I couldn't talk to like hardly anyone.
No, you couldn't.
Our
But-
reception was on the biggest snowstorm of the year, so nobody showed up. And we had all this extra food, and the catering company's like, "Yeah, you can
Who are
take
you
the
talking
extra
about?
food home with you."
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about us
Yes.
Oh,
during my wedding reception.
And maybe I miss like the large reception because when you go to a wedding and it's a ton of fun and you have a good time, you're like, oh man, I could have had that.
Yeah, you could have.
yeah, and then it's
Yeah.
over and you forgot it even happened.
Yeah.
That's right.
no frogrets.
Then it's
Good
over and
job,
you're stuck with-
Javi.
Kyle, have
So
a large
true.
reception party to celebrate your 10-year anniversary and renew your vows.
I want to tell you this story
Got to make it to 10 first.
about the grocery store thing. How far did you get?
there.
7?
9.
You got to 9?
9.
Made
10
it.
year
That's
anniversary
impressive.
is
You got to
my
9.
my 10-year anniversary is a month from today.
Was the 7-year itch a real thing?
Would have been.
Really?
I
it-
didn't really feel
Is
that
it 7 years from
No.
marriage
No.
or 7 years together?
We
marriage.
were together for 13 years.
Oh my gosh.
When's your 10-year
Married for almost
anniversary
10.
for the radio station?
What's that?
When's your 10-year anniversary for Froggy?
I got married 3 weeks before I started here.
No way. That's
Mhm.
weird to think about.
Yeah, I got the
Weird.
offer from the old boss. He sent me a contract and an offer to work here the week before I went to go get married.
Javi.
So like I had to have a lawyer look over it and then sign it and send it back to him in like 4 days. I was so worried about it. I wanted to get it done before I went off to the wedding and the honeymoon.
well,
I need someone with strong hands to
at
come
least,
push on my
at least
face.
we'll get to celebrate one 10-year anniversary.
Got to make it to 10 first.
You should probably come in
Gotta
tomorrow.
make it
Again,
to
it's
10.
Probably
double,
come
you
in
can't
tomorrow.
double joke, man. You can't double joke.
I'm just saying.
Gotta make it to 10 first.
I'm
They're gonna
just
say
saying.
one more.
double joke. He did double joke, didn't he? Circle back
Double
around to the same joke.
He thought he could do it
Because he
again.
got laughs on the first one.
It's
Yeah, I got laughs.
Ashley says, oh, geez, Nelly, thanks for chiming in, you grumpy bear in the corner.
Oh, damaged goods,
I didn't
damaged
think you were-
goods.
Oh, Mike says Garth Brooks ruined our wedding this August.
Oh no.
What do you mean ruined?
Probably they
because
booked
they
their
had a
wedding
show.
knowing that it wasn't a game day.
Yeah.
I don't need to hear about that. And they did the spring game. They switched the spring game to my day, so that's sucked.
How much extra in parking did you have to pay?
$400.
It blows my mind. Again, didn't grow up in Nebraska, not from Nebraska, but it blows my mind that Husker football dictates what
Parking?
everybody does throughout the season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you guys, you don't have to put your eggs in one basket.
We
Like
only
you
have
live
one
life
What
for
other
Husker
basket do we
There's
football,
have?
only one basket. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
which I get because there's no professional team.
There's nothing else. I mean,
There's nothing
the
else to
Salt
do,
Dogs,
guys.
okay.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. That's why it's such a big deal. If there were options, then it probably wouldn't be. But
You can't triple stamp a double stamp, Lloyd.
You know what? I don't know if they advertise with us. I'm not trying to talk trash.
No. Careful. We're not on the air.
Lost in Fun.
I don't know if they advertise. I don't think they do.
What is that?
I
It's a
was
kid
well.
place.
I
Oh.
just was gonna take my kids there a while back, and they require 2-year-olds to wear masks. I was like, my kids will never keep them on, not to play. Like 2-year-olds. I don't even know why I thought about that, but because I was trying to find fun things to do for the kids. I was like, I need to do more fun things with them.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way. But then I was like, maybe, do you think they'll enforce it if my kids I'll put it on them. But if they keep taking it off, you think they'll kick us out? That's what I was worried about, that they kick us out if they kept taking it off. Right? And it's like, I'm sorry. Like, they just don't know how.
Ashley says, Kyle, have you ever been to a wedding that was the same day of a game? It's really annoying since so many people still attempt to watch the game during the reception. I haven't.
Did that Saturday.
But again, like, I get it. Like, Saturday, we had a friend in town, and we went tailgating and hit a couple different places, saw Gary, stopped by Buzzard Billy's and Brewski's. Like, it was so much fun tailgating and going to different places. Like, it's just, and running into people and meeting new people. Like, I enjoy meeting new people. And I ran into a Cam Fam member who watches and had our shirt on. And
yeah, I saw that. That was so cool.
That was a cool picture.
And was using the koozie.
Yeah.
What was her name?
I can't remember.
Oh, well, that's lame, Kyle. Should have shouted her out. You should have shouted her out.
I'm giving her a shout out. She says she listens.
Okay, Shauna, that's good to know. Maybe they just said it on their website. I'm good. I'm not averse to having my kids wear them by any means. I just don't think they'll keep it on.
Right.
I mean, like, I wanted them to wear them like last year when we went through the airport, and it was just a nightmare. Oh, really, Kyle? Who's this friend? What am I, chopped liver now? Says Javi.
Javi, do I need to go to corporate? Things are getting weird, Javi.
Jackie, I was sick, so I did not go. And Gary might have already been gone. I'm not sure.
Oh, she stopped by. We had a lot of people stop by.
Aw.
Yeah, that couple from Ashland, right?
Yeah.
They're from Ashland? Somewhere?
No, they're from somewhere way out west. I can't remember where.
I've watched Husker games while at other games.
Nelson, I just saw your head on the cam, and I thought you were putting on. It looked like you were putting on the pantyhose. Like the way your bald head looked. Yeah, it's so smooth.
I don't have my hat on.
It's so smooth.
Jackie wants to know, Joe, are your kids okay?
Yeah, they are. We don't really know how they're doing that yet.
Bong, bong, ding, dong, ba-dong, long, dong, long, dong. So you're going to get into your story here, Nelly.
Okay.
The Tracy's Collision Cam is live. Facebook.com/Froggy981.
Again, if you missed the announcement this morning, Reba McEntire is coming to the CHI Health Center on February the 3rd. Tickets are until Friday. We do have a chance for you to win tickets, though, before you can buy them. Go to our Facebook page, Froggy981 on Facebook. All of the details.
I was asked to leave a department store for being half naked.
Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm. I was getting ready for the wedding that I went to this weekend. And I needed a new pair of slacks to go with this new shirt that I had because I've plumped up a little bit and I don't fit into my dress pants. Mm-hmm. So I needed some new dress pants. So I was at a department store. I was looking for these dress pants. I found a pair of dress pants I think were going to work. And you know what? I cannot find a fitting room. I'm looking everywhere for this fitting room.
Oh, my God.
I cannot find it anywhere.
You did not.
So I saw an open storeroom, like a back area.
Yeah,
the door was
where
open.
The workers go.
You went to a back area?
And I went in the back area and around the door so no one could see me. And I had my pants all the way off. All the way off.
Wait,
Luckily, I got boxers on, but my pants were all the way off on the ground. And then I hear someone go, "Sir, you cannot be back here."
I probably thought you were a pervert. They probably thought you were a pervert.
Pervin. You're pervin.
And I go, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm just, sir, you have got to leave. And I go, no, I'm just trying to buy. I really just want to buy these pants, sir. So finally, I got him to calm down. I go, I couldn't find a fitting room. And she goes, it's right there. And she pointed, and it was I walked right by it to get to the storeroom.
Oh, my God. I think you wanted to go to the storeroom, didn't you? Living on the edge. Yeah, you're kind of dangerous like that.
Wait, I'm wondering, like, did she have to watch you put your pants back on?
She was standing there. She wasn't staring at me as it was happening, but she did not leave the back area while I was redressing myself.
I would have you would have been safer off doing it out on the floor behind like a rack. Why would you?
I tried, but there was like every angle of this department store. There was no hidden angle.
And why don't you find someone to say, "Excuse me, ma'am, where's the fitting room?"
Go around any store nowadays and try and find one employee.
Okay, that's a good point.
I don't know. It depends on what store you're in. Were you in a low end store? Probably.
I was not in a low end store. I was in a. We don't.
How much did your pants cost?
Guys, this is a story about him getting naked.
How much did your pants cost?
Now we're judging. Yeah, why are we bringing up how much the pants cost?
Because then I'll know what kind of store you went to.
They retailed at $70.
Oh,
okay.
But when I got my 30% off.
Oh, no, I already know the store.
Just for last, baby.
He is desperately trying to go viral, and you can help. Watch the.
Was it Marshall's?
No. It was Penny's, wasn't it?
No, not Penny's. It was Kohl's.
Kohl's, that's where I was going
Kohl's
to go.
is dope.
I was gonna say
You didn't have no
Kohl's
Kohl's
first.
cash? You have Kohl's cash?
I have Kohl's cash now, but you know what? I didn't end up even using the pants.
Why?
Because I bought them because I was here's the deal. I bought them because I was in a panic looking for pants, thinking it was going to be easier to find them anyway. And those were pants that just kind of fit. They didn't fit exactly the way I wanted them to. They just kind of fit. So I bought those pants as backup emergency pants.
I am so picky about my pants.
I'm not usually. I'm just a big, fat, disgusting mess. But I had to have something that looked good with this dress shirt that I had.
How many hours before the wedding were you shopping?
2.5, 3 hours. 3. It's good. It's a good time, right? It's fine.
Jean shopping is miserable for women as well. Actually, I think it's worse. It's definitely worse. Dane just tells me his size and I order him pants. And he's
Well,
like,
what kind do you
they
get?
fit.
What kinds do you wear?
Levi's, mostly Levi's.
It's easy.
Yeah.
Ashley, I walked by dressing.
And he tells me the number of like the fit he likes and then tells me the
5'11".
size. And I just order the washes that I like. Maybe it's a 5'11". I'm into 5'10s now. I'm buying 5'10s for myself.
Are they the stretchy ones?
No, they're not. Mine aren't that stretchy. I mean,
For
I don't
him,
think so, but
I guess they're
girls-
nothing to stretch.
his.
Yeah,
His are a little
Levi's-
bit stretchy.
I like the stretchy on them.
Yeah, they have
That's what mine are.
some of the 5'11 stretch, and then some of them don't. I think it's depending on the color.
Oh,
Yeah, it is.
interesting.
It has a lot to do with the color. Actually,
So like a blue jean, I think they have like stretchy ones. But like I have like a pair of 5'11s that are black that don't stretch.
Blacks don't stretch.
the darker
I've
it
got
is,
white
the
jeans
less
that
it
don't
stretches.
stretch.
They have to add. I used to be a denim expert. The lighter the color, they have to add more. I can't remember what the word is of the material because it's light because they're like destroying the denim. So it has to have
Interesting.
more like material added to the denim to keep it like together.
I got some jeans
That's why
that
it's
are
dressier. Dressier.
from the Banana Republic. I think that's the outlet.
Mhm.
And those are like, Jamie's like, you need to try different jeans besides just Levi's. And
Why?
so- I don't know why.
So
Because
what?
they look nicer.
They do.
And so I
Ain't nothing wrong with a good Levi, though. I used to go
they're
fancy.
my favorite pair of jeans. They stretch. They're
They
beautiful.
stretch. What'd you pay for them?
Love the taper. I don't know.
What's the brand? What was the brand?
Banana Republic. But I got them
Oh,
at
I
the
love
outlet.
Banana Republic.
Got it at the outlet though.
Still feels like an $80
I've
pair
never
of jeans.
tried jeans on
Jean.
from there.
Yes. It was Jean. Thank you.
Are you kidding me? That's cheap for jeans. Go buy girl jeans. It's awful.
Oh, I buy.
That's why when
Target
Nelly
jeans.
said $70, I was like, I would never, like, I'm California Kyle, right?
Yeah.
I would never spend $70 on a pair of pants.
You, Nelson, you should try something other than Walmart brand
Gene, it was nice meeting you on
and see how they
Saturday.
make you
Yes.
feel.
I've bought my pants at
Target.
Target.
That's not count. No.
That's
They're
not-
Go
Levi's.
get, like
They're stretchy Levi's.
Target sells Levi's.
I didn't know that.
I'm okay with Target
No,
brand
No, I got it
clothing.
at Penny's then.
They got
Then I
nice
got it at
clothing.
Penny's. No, I got them at Penny's.
When you say pennies, are we talking JC Pennies?
Yeah, JC Penney's on that one.
I was kind of confused. I didn't know. Didn't the JC Penney's close at the mall here? Aren't they
We
closing?
got one in Omaha.
I don't
You
know.
should close. I'm not trying to be mean.
I feel like JC Penney's does that
trying
thing.
to
Like
be
we're
mean.
doing a closing sale every year.
Yes.
Oh, they always
That's their
do that.
business model, yes.
I saw a really funny little skit.
Yeah,
today.
Ashley says Target sells Levi's.
They
You can make me
do.
feel crazy.
No,
Yeah, I
they
got
don't.
Levi's. I thought I bought them at Target, but if I didn't buy them at
Levi
Target, I
jeans-
bought them at Penny's.
They gotta be knockoff. You know what I mean? Or at least they're lesser. type.
Levi's.
Yeah, something. I don't know.
I didn't check on that one.
I need to find my glasses. This is how
Johanna.
you know I'm sick. I'm trying to find my glasses.
Her name
What?
was Jean.
Oh, Jean. That's my daughter's middle name. How sweet.
How sweet it is.
So you saying 70 is too cheap, Kyle, for a pair of
too
slacks?
much. Too much. I wouldn't spend $70 on pants.
I ended up spending $70 after a discount on pants at the Men's Warehouse because I went over there to get the pants I actually used.
Like
Mine
I
was
feel
$100
bad for
for
spending
Men's
that much
Warehouse.
money on clothing, but like Jamie's like, if it's worth it, if it's something nice that you're gonna have for a while.
She runs that show, doesn't she?
Oh, she does. She does.
Oh, she does.
Without a doubt.
Jeez. She runs. the
Why have I
house.
never seen Levi's at Target? I always shop at Target.
Because you're not shopping at Target for pants.
That's
That's
maybe that's
why.
Yeah, you just walk by. Yeah.
that makes sense.
That's
That
cool.
makes
Why
so
you
much
say it like that? Like Target seems nice.
No, I'm just, what do you mean? Who? Like who? Who
It is
said it?
nice, but huh?
I want some jorts.
They're in now, man.
I know.
Jorts are in style right now.
No, they're not. No, they're not.
No, they're not, she says.
I need to see ones that are. This is gonna.
Say it.
It just seems like a Femi boy thing. If they're gonna be, they're either gonna look like.
Did that
you're
not
from
just
the-
make sense coming out of my mouth then? Kyle going.
No,
"I
but
want
like
jorts."
more Femi even than you.
Sure.
Like
Kyle.
I'm just saying, like maybe you, maybe I can see you wearing them, but I just think it reminds me of like when people used to wear Toms all the time.
The shoes.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about.
Mhm.
I feel like I see right now, like cut off shorts and Toms.
But
Well,
people
Toms
bought
are-
Toms because they also thought they were doing something good for the world. Like
Yeah, you have to
It
admit
was-
that it became some like fashion thing for a
It-
while, which is
because,
never.
yeah.
I never wear those. Ugh. Ugh. I'm sorry. They're probably cool for some people. They were not cool for me.
on YouTube, somebody says the flare pants are back. The ones from the 70s. I have a few.
No.
Yeah, they
Bell
are. I bought
bottoms?
some actually.
Yeah,
Bell
Jamie
bottoms.
has a pair of bell bottoms.
I bought some. I just did.
She looks good in those jeans.
Yeah, but true bell bottoms are just like a flare at the end.
yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah.
not true. It's not like the massive. What do you mean? Like the huge
Like the
shoes?
Can you
bell
see your
Like, no,
shoes? Can you see your shoes? They cover up all the shoe.
Not all
no,
the
you can see
shoe.
some shoe.
They're not Janko jeans.
Chinko.
Those weren't bell
Like,
bottoms. That was
her
like,
Those were
looks
all
good
the
in
way
those
tube.
jeans.
Like that, the whole leg was a
Yeah.
tube there.
and those are the ones with all the chains on them.
They flared out at the waist.
Yeah. Chinko jeans.
Heather says, I love my Toms. Crocs and Hey Dudes are in right now.
I don't
I'm
know
tired
why I
of
don't
Hey
like the
Dudes.
look at them. Look of them.
Did you ever find this for Dane, the Hey Dudes?
Yeah. I
Oh,
did.
guys, we got to hype up Brooke.
Oh my God, I completely forgot.
She just sent me a
What?
text. Don't forget to hype me up. Just kidding. Don't. I'm nervous.
That means
Oh,
she
I
wants
need
it.
to talk to her.
That means she
Yeah,
wants
she
it.
wants it.
Can you send out an invite to her? We'll get her on quick. I forgot all about it. What time is she coming on?
10.
She's coming on at 10. Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong?
My head hurts. It goes in waves.
What is it? 981-032.
2683.
Ding dong, long dong, ding da dong.
I'm going to need someone's help after the show.
You got to do that, huh? Show must go on, huh, Joe?
Yeah.
2683.
Yeah.
Here's what's going to happen. They're not going to probably like it, but there's might be some repeats this week.
Repeat it.
Well, I have COVID. I'm not, no. You know what I mean? You feel me, dog?
You feel me, dog? Dang.
Ding dong. Hey, I was asking Nelson, we don't have anything for I Do IQ, right? We still need to book that.
Yeah, we need to book it.
Okay.
Search Frog Mornings on YouTube.
We have an opening for tomorrow's I Do IQ. This is where we get a couple on that either just started dating, maybe they're engaged, or they've been married for quite some time, whatever.
New couple.
Just need a couple. Get you on the show. We ask you each 5 questions, or the same 5 questions. You don't get to hear each other's response. And then we see whether or not these match up. Last
Christina
week
says, I'll do IQ with my husband.
yeah, well, we haven't booked it yet, so we'll have that tomorrow. I don't know whether or not we're going to be able to get her on. I completely forgot about it, which is not good. We have a new voice you're going to hear on this radio station beginning today.
We politely asked Steve to make way for a new person.
I told him to get out of here, man.
Kick rocks.
Now, there's more to that story, too, that we'll get to later in the week. With why he is actually leaving. Steve, you'll not hear him unless he's like a fill-in or something down the road. You're not going to hear him on the air anymore. Mm-hmm. And again, there's more info to that we'll get to later. Brooke is going to be on beginning at 10 o'clock this morning. And how long is she going to be on?
She's going to be on from 10 to 3.
10 to 3.
And then I'm on from 3 to 7.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I hung out with her on Saturday. I can't wait to hear her. Like, she's a ton of fun.
On the air?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't heard her yet. I mean, I don't even know what she sounds like, other than her speaking voice. Is her speaking voice?
Right. Does she have a radio voice?
Does she have a radio voice? Well, ask her if she jumps on here what her radio voice sounds like.
Oh my gosh, don't do that. This is awkward. I don't want to do it.
Can you read the message that she sent you a minute ago, though?
Yes. Don't forget to hype me up. Exclamation point. Exclamation point. Just kidding. Don't. I'm nervous AF.
You think she is nervous, AF?
No, she's named nervous.
No, she's a broadcast professional.
Well, she is going to be on the #1 country station in Lincoln, so.
You could still be nervous. I was nervous.
No, you were not. You didn't even know what
you're
was
right.
going
I didn't
on.
care. Once I realized what was happening, like 2 years in, then I started getting nervous.
Yeah.
But
Do you know if she's going to join? Do we send it out?
At 8:48, she said 3 minutes. So I think she's wrapping up.
Yeah, well, she's got something going on right now. She can't really speak. I think maybe what we need to do is offer, and I was going to probably put one of you on the spot on this one, but just some advice, some radio advice from Nelson is a veteran in this business, almost made it to Chicago and some other big cities, and I'm sure that he has something that will help her as she gets on the radio. Like, how does he relate? How does Nelson relate? When I was at that tailgate party on Saturday, couldn't believe it. People wanting to know. The guy over at Brewski's, I don't know his name, but he always comes up and sees how we're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
He's a manager.
Yeah, he goes, where's Nelson? I said, I don't know, man. I think he's on a date or something. I said, you got to take what he can get. He goes, I understand that. like little kids wanting to, like, it's interesting.
Nelson met him when we were doing our tailgate together.
Yeah.
Because he was going through a similar situation.
Oh, is he going through a divorce?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the relatable content right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So tell Brooke when she joins us, we need to ask her if she's gone through a divorce. And if she has, play it out.
If not, are you willing to?
Right. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Yes.
Well, I tell you what, can't stall any longer. So we'll talk to her here. We'll talk to her on the Tracy's Collision Cam if she joins us here in the next couple of minutes. If not, then at 10 o'clock, her name is Brooke. She's incredibly nice, and you're really going to like her. And she's really good at what she does. So make sure to call her, or just, if you see her, tell her hi. She'll be coming to events and all kinds of stuff that we've got going on in the
I hope
future
she doesn't
as part
make
of
me
the team.
look bad. Because I got to follow that up. So I hope
she's like way better than you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's embarrassing, Kyle.
I hope she doesn't work harder than I do. Let's just say that.
Well, have a great rest of the day. When we come back, we got a ton of music coming up for you, including some Dan and Shay. They'll kick it off next here, Froggy 98.
Faces for Radio.
What's that?
Said, all right, everybody.
Oh, we going?
All right, everybody.
Going out?
We can.
All right,
yeah.
everybody.
Goodbye.